Welcome back to the Broadcast Centre here at International Confex 2017, where I'm joined by another couple of speakers who've just come off of the Keynote Theatre stage. I'm joined by Anthony Floreano, who is Senior Vice President, Freeman in EMEA, and also Dale Parmenter, who's CEO of DRP Group. Thank you very much for joining us, gentlemen. I just want to dive a little bit into the session that you were just contributing to in the Keynote Theatre. Among other things, you were talking about the value of face-to-face in the events industry. Anthony, talk to me more about the conversation that you were having there.
Yeah, the value of face-to-face is always the debate. And now with the level of technology increasing, it's us understanding the value today and in the future, what that could look like, and making sure that we leverage technology to always enhance that face-to-face engagement to ensure that it's meaningful.
Sounds fairly obvious, doesn't it, that face-to-face is where there is an awful lot of value. Do you think that the events industry may have lost sight of that a little bit, or are people still focused in that direction?
No, I believe the industry is still very focused in that direction. And I think with how technology has evolved, they consider it a threat. But really, I see technology leveraging that experience. And there's no doubt, it always comes down to a relationship that really helps get the deal done. And if we can leverage technology and the value of still meeting face-to-face, good results will come.
Dale, tell me about your input into the conversation there as well, in particular how it reflects on what DRP Group's input is to the events industry.
I think from a face-to-face point of view, there is nothing more powerful than a leader in an organization to have eyeball contact with that audience. And that's where face-to-face really wins over all the other channels that we have, and that engagement of your audience.
Is there a conflict somewhere between technology and face-to-face? Because while technology does enable so many different channels of communication that makes certain forms of comms far more efficient and cost-effective, there is therefore that difference between those efficient means of comms and also the conversation that we're having here on a sofa over a meeting table.
And there's 2 points really to make there. First, there is no conflict from my point of view. Technology absolutely supports, so long as it's right, it fits with the objectives and the outcome of the event. Technology has a massive part to play. But we should never measure, whether it's an event or technology, whatever we use, whatever channel, by a cost. It's nothing to do with a cost. And actually, if you think it's a cost, then you're using it incorrectly. You should be looking at the return on the investment. What is the return that this piece of communication is giving me back? And that's how we measure it.
Focus on the ROI.
Absolutely.
Listen, Dale, Anthony, thank you both very much indeed.